You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Hello and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand, episode 84. Is it, Jack? 83. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. Myself, AGT. We've got Mario. We're back on the roof in Liverpool city centre. There is light drizzle. So if this is a bit of a shorter one, that's because it started to piss it down. But make sure you smash that like button for us being out here in the outside. We've got the cathedral behind us. Again, not a religious statement, having the cathedral. There are other cathedrals and other places of worship. Anyway, comment on the following hot Kopics, and then, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're also available, Mario, on Apple, Spotify, Deezer, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Exactly.
And we're getting downloads all around the globe. So what should they do when they listen to us?
They have to subscribe.
No, they have to follow.
They have to follow and
yeah.
subscribe. The Kop TV.
Well, on the audio platforms,
follow.
it's follow.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got it right. Every
Yeah.
single week he gets it
Exactly.
spot on without any help. Isn't
I
it
can't
so
remember
good?
that, to be honest.
Fantastic. Right, let's get into it. Liverpool today, the CEO Billy Hogan has announced that the stand, he confirmed the cease and kind of operations within Buckingham's, the company that are working on the stand, who also did Fulham's new stand as well. But he said today, basically, that it won't be getting done when we say it would be, and also we don't know any more information, so we'll let you know when we have that information. So it's very vague, but the headline is that stand, it's going to look like mid-90s Anfield when the Annie Road was getting built, the Kop was getting built up again. How do you feel about this, and what does it mean in terms of the atmosphere now inside the ground?
It's gonna be more romantic, you know. No, I'm joking. No. Obviously, we're talking about like 10,000 less fans during the games.
It's a lot when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like my dad's
It's a
actually
lot.
here today. He's in the background of this. He used to play for Yeovil. Their capacity is like, well, they get like 4,000 a game. So that 10,000 that we're missing out is.
It made a
couple
difference,
home-
mate.
It makes a
It made a difference. Imagine like 10,000 more voices during the game. So
Especially your voices.
exactly 10,000 more Marios
Whoa.
during the game. So it's not a big problem for the phase games, but we need to sort it out. This problem. The club is working about it, and probably in a couple of months everything will be ready. We had 54,000 last season. Now we're gonna go for the next 2-3 games probably for 51,000, so like 3,000 less. And from, I don't know, probably October or November, when it's gonna be ready the
Hopefully it's
holidays.
this year.
Hopefully, probably in a couple of months. It depends of the company. Or if we get new company or stuff like that, I don't know yet what's gonna happen. But yeah, imagine 61,000 voices in Anfield, mate. It's gonna be different, obviously, in terms of atmosphere, of noises, of stuff like this. So.
The way you go on in the Kop, and I've sung with you, I've been sitting next to you in the Kop. If there was 60,000 Marios in the stadium, there would never be any question of how bad the atmosphere is. I don't even know how your voice remains, because when I go, I lose my voice. Like, you hear it on the fan cams, but I agree, that extra 10,000.
Made a
And it's an
difference.
eyesore as well. It doesn't look nice.
Yes.
You know, when the camera goes around the stadium, Kenny Dalglish stand, Kop, main stand. Oh, it's not finished yet. You've still got chairs that are like half on the seat.
Yeah.
So the company, I don't know if you've got any more information on,
No.
you know, why they're, going into administration as a company. Less said, the better on that. We don't know why, but the lads put their hard hats down. They left the site last week, and now we're hearing today that it's going to be delayed massively. So, nice one, Liverpool, or that company that has delayed that.
It's the company.
Whose fault is it?
It's Buckingham company. The construction company is their fault. I mean, it's kind of like they retired. They went in administration. So it's I don't think it's like it's not definitely Liverpool fault about it. It's the company who promised to finish everything by one time, one date, but they didn't do it. So we need to find different company, I think, for the.
If
for
there's
the
any
future.
Scouse builders who are looking for work, get in touch with the club, get them seats finished, then we can have a better atmosphere in the ground.
Hopefully it's going to be ready. in
There
2
must
months,
be
you
some
know.
Scousers out there that are looking for a bit of easy cash in hand work from LFC. Sort it out. Link in the description. No, I'm joking. But seriously, if there's any LFC scaffolders that are on it, make sure the job's done because we need to get back in that ground full capacity.
Absolutely.
Let us know what you think about that. As a Liverpool fan, as a match-going fan, does that affect the atmosphere? Are you a bit peeved that it's kind of got to this stage where it's going to get delayed? Let us know. The rain is coming down a little bit more now, so Hot Kopics 2 today.
Have you got any brolly, lads?
No brollies. No, we're out here in the rain. Episode topic 2, Dominic Szoboszlai. I just want to throw that name at you and we talk about him because so far, especially that debut at Anfield, he was the man of the match.
Oh,
you said it as well on your fan cams. Great job on the fan cams,
Nice
by the
one.
way. Great stuff.
It's
Shout
been a-
out to Riku.
It's been a pleasure.
What a guy,
So funny.
Riku.
Riku.
Yeah, shout out to you as well.
Rockies.
And big up to Jack for filming it all, of course, editing it all, uploading it all, thumbnails. Excellent job. But all the chat was good stuff, and I heard, was it Joe say that he thinks Gerrard, Szoboszlai, there's similarities in how they play?
I mean, I think they're different players. They got just the same number for Liverpool, number 8, which is a very important number in Liverpool history. Yeah, mate, Szoboszlai is just impressive. I mean, I didn't expect a kind of impact like that into the Premier League, because when you come from different league, especially the German league is completely different football from the Premier League, and he has an incredible impact on Liverpool, on the Premier League, on the entire Premier League, because even Alex Ferguson, I mean, I know he's a Manx, but he's a big legend of football. He's a legend, so he's like a symphony in, I don't remember what he say exactly, but like
Conductor of the symphony. or
something like that he say, something like.
Ferguson said this.
Yes,
About
that's true,
Szoboszlai.
that's true. That's true.
Really?
No, seriously.
Alex Ferguson.
Alex Ferguson.
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Sir Alex Ferguson said like he's like a conductor of the symphony.
Szoboszlai.
And Man United players, they basically he said that he wished to see someone like Szoboszlai in the Manchester United team, something like that. No, that's true, mate.
I had no idea.
I saw
about
it like in different news. I don't remember whereabouts or what interview, but I saw these words from, I mean, one of the best probably manager in the football history, Alex Ferguson. So this is a big shout for Szoboszlai, mates. A big shout, and he deserves it. Absolutely, he deserves it, because even against Chelsea, he was one of the best. And the way he plays,
the energy though for me, it's how far he can take the ball. There was a moment when he gives it to Trent, almost makes a run past Trent. Trent finds him, and then he beats two players, cuts it back.
in front of me.
In front of you.
Just in front of
me.
me.
And then his celebration when his shot was saved and
Yeah.
Jota scored. He had a big involvement in the game. Now, me and you were both saying McAllister was our player that we were looking forward to seeing the most, and he still is, if I'm honest.
No, absolutely.
But Szoboszlai, I don't know, man. Listen, massive test, Newcastle away, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. But Szoboszlai, I'm liking the name. I'm just liking everything I see about him. The way he runs does remind me a little. Listen, different players, different generations.
Yeah, different players.
Number 8 on the back for Liverpool, you're going to make comparisons. But the way he strikes a ball, can take free kicks. He's a captain of his country. His engine is unbelievable, like Gerrard's was. When you start ticking the boxes, there is some similarities, but let's not even put him in that conversation until he
it's too early,
achieves greatness for Liverpool. But I'm loving everything I'm seeing. There is not one thing I've seen of him where I go, that could be a problem. Everything I've seen, I've gone, this kid he's got it all. 22 as well.
He is 2000.
How have we got this kid?
2000,
Well done.
20 to 23.
So Schmatka, who's actually probably going to be out of a job soon, but well done to him
You
for
reckon?
getting him. No, I think his contract will be up, won't it?
Mate, he's impressive. I mean, I was talking with people about Szoboszlai, and I say that obviously he's different player from Gerrard, but he's class. He's that kind of player so he's like a complete player. He's got everything. He's got pace. He's very quick technically. He's amazing physically. He's a big lad, you know. It's not like, I mean, he's
Michael
big.
Owen.
Yeah, mate. Put some respect on Michael.
He
Owen,
loves
say.
Michael Owen.
I
I'm
know.
saying he played for
Don't
Man
try
United.
to blame me, but
Every
what can I
single
do?
time I meet up with him, we have this argument. He still loves Michael Owen.
176, Michael Owen. I can just cancel, delete.
You need to.
My face.
You got to
hero.
move on.
I know, mate, but no. Michael Owen, for me, I'm gonna say it again, is the best striker in the Liverpool history, in the Premier League history for Liverpool. Let's say, in the last 25 years for Liverpool, the best striker.
Better
Yes.
than Luis Suarez? No.
Better
Simple.
than Luis Suarez? Yes. Better than Torres? Yes. Yes. Better than Mohamed Salah is not a striker. He's a different player. So
Hang on.
you can't compare him, mate.
Let me just make sure you just said what you
No,
said.
I'm
You just said
100%
Michael Owen
Yes.
is a better striker
Yes.
for Liverpool than Torres and Suarez.
100%.
Oh,
My
Mario,
opinion. This
honestly.
is football is opinions, mate. You know, it's. I mean, when I
Doesn't
think
mean you have
about
to-
Michael Owen, I think like
Yeah, but listen, that's you're just emotional because that was your first love in your life.
probably, but he was amazing. I'm not. Of course, when he used to play
He
for
was
Liverpool,
mine too,
I
but I
was-
now don't like him.
Why you don't like him? Because he went to United.
Yeah, mate, obviously it's great to have played for Liverpool, of course. But, yeah, mate,
He's got it,
great,
he's got
really.
it.
I pissed away all my money, so it's not great, really. But he, as
some
soon as
respect
he...
on Michael
No!
Owen.
Listen,
not?
I will respect Michael Owen from 1997 to 2004, because he played for us, he won the Ballon d'Or, best striker for
Ballon
England.
d'Or at 21 years old.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's unthinkable. It's out of this weight, mate. It's out of mind.
To be fair,
21
Thierry
years old.
Henry probably got robbed that year.
No.
if I'm honest.
No. That year, the three players they've been involved in the Ballon d'Or.
Zidane, Ronaldo.
No, Michael Owen, Raúl González Blanco, and the third one was Kahn, because he won the Champions League.
Oliver Kahn.
He won the Champions League with
Bayern.
Bayern Munich, and he won the La Coppa Intercontinentale, the Intercontinental Cup. I don't. Now it's
With
FIFA
who?
World Cup with Bayern Munich.
Oh, right, with them.
Against
sorry, yeah.
Valencia, the final.
Okay.
He saved a penalty.
With Rafa
stuff like that.
Benitez manager as Valencia.
No, Hector Cooper was the manager. Rafa
Unbelievable
Benitez came
knowledge.
later.
So no, but let's because I feel like
yeah,
we've skipped
it's-
over all
it's
this.
too over now.
You're trying to distract me with your weird
So
European
Michael
football
Owen's
stats.
rival for the Ballon d'Or in 2001 was Raúl González Blanco. And Mr. Trot, he definitely remember him. He was a very good Spanish player.
Yeah.
But Michael Owen that season, he was just speechless. He was unbelievable.
No, he was. And
phenomenal.
I want to take
Outstanding.
myself back to them times. He knows. I used to get Owen on the back of all my shirts, didn't I?
Of
When I was
course.
growing up.
Of
Or
course.
Gerrard. And when Owen left, I got Gerrard.
Yeah, same.
Then Dirk Kuyt, Cisse, I had a couple of them.
Okay.
But what he did was incredible. The FA Cup final, the League Cup
Go on,
final,
please.
UEFA Cup final, all that stuff. But he literally played and won a Premier League title for Manchester United, and he was an ambassador for Manchester United. Loves a bit of that.
He's ambassador for Liverpool. He was. I'm not sure if he's still ambassador for Liverpool as
I
well.
don't think he can be anymore,
But
Mario.
he
The
was
times have
for
moved on.
Liverpool.
But anyway, what were we even talking about? Szoboszlai.
Okay, but can I tell you just 1 minute something about Michael Owen?
Here we go.
So I went to the Michael Owens presentation of the new book, 2019 in Chester. A reboot is called the book. So basically, it was like 2 hours interview. Michael Owen was talking about his life, his career and stuff like that. Mate, he mentioned probably like 5-6 times how much he loves Liverpool, how much he was
Yeah,
a big Liverpool
course
supporter.
he is.
He's still a Liverpool supporter. And in 2005, when he joined Newcastle, he was ready even to pay from his own pockets to back to Liverpool. So he said basically, I wanted to do an experience like your Rush with Juventus. So going to Real Madrid, living, the dream to play with all players, all big stars like Zidane, Beckham, Roberto Carlos, Figo, then come back to Liverpool and try to make history again for Liverpool. But Rafa Benitez didn't want him back. I don't understand it still now after 20
Because
years.
Carragher texted Owen saying, do you want me to have a word with Rafa? And then he said, no, we're getting Cisse.
That's not true.
We're getting Cisse.
Yeah, but no, we had Cisse. We got Cisse 2004 when Michael Owen left.
But we bought Morientes.
We bought Morientes. We had that season Crouch. All my respect for Peter Crouch.
Whoa, I'm not...
Respect,
Whoa. Don't slag off Peter Crouch.
Respect for Peter Crouch. But
I
Michael
know
Owen
you're about
was,
to, though.
Mate, Michael Owen was different level. We had Morientes. We had Djibril Cissé. And Milan Barros left that year, 2005 for Aston Villa. So,
And Morientes.
yeah, 3 strikers. Morientes, Morientes, Cissé, and Crouch. And you reckon Michael Owen at 26 years old age, he couldn't play for Liverpool and score another 150 goals?
Another
I
150.
think, yes, he could do that. But Rafa Benitez, I used to like Rafa Benitez. I still don't know why he didn't get me back. Because
Because he's a stubborn man. Once you've said
no,
goodbye, that's it
not,
with him.
but the same situation is happened with Ian Rush. Season 87-88, he went to Juventus. He had a very bad season for Juventus. Then he back to Liverpool and made the history. The biggest goal scorer in the Liverpool history. Owen could do something like that. Probably not the biggest goal scorer, but something like that. Michael Owen was an unbelievable player.
Anyway, we're
For the
hoping
big
one day that
stages.
Szoboszlai can be a Liverpool legend, not a Michael Owen legend, because...
Look, I'm sweating when I
I
talk
know,
about him.
honestly. Is that the
Course.
rain or
No,
sweat?
it's-
Stink as well.
It's not a show.
The next one, Hot
Szoboszlai.
Kopic 3. No, we've talked about Szoboszlai and we'll
Legend.
talk about him again now. But in Hot Kopic 3, Again, let us know what you think to all the hot Kopics.
Ballon d'Or at 21.
Yes, we've heard that. Let's move on. 22 years ago that was. Alexis McAllister. We thought, and I'm not going to lie to you, it brought back memories. First of all, how's this for a stat? In Gary McAllister's second ever game for Liverpool, he was sent off on the 57th minute away at Arsenal. Alexis McAllister's second game for Liverpool, he's sent off on the 57th minute against Bournemouth. And Darwin Nunes, last year, sent off on his second Liverpool game on the 57th minute. I feel like when it gets to the 57th minute, we just... So Klopp needs to say, like, it's 57 and just don't kick anyone, don't headbutt anyone, don't bite anyone, don't be racist to anyone like Suarez was. So we've got to learn 57 minutes, calma,
Did
tranquilo.
you remember the game when Gary McAllister got a send-off against Arsenal in 2000?
Yellow kit.
Season 2000-2001.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that game result?
We got 2 red cards in that
We
game.
got 2 red cards. Him and
We lost 2-0.
we lost 2-0. Good knowledge. And who got the second red card?
Hang on. Oh, Jesus.
Midfielder.
Murphy. Wait. Patrick Berger. Ziga.
No, Ziege. German, but midfielder.
Didi Hamann. I
Didi
knew
Hamann.
that. I knew it.
Didi Hamann.
I knew that.
Didi
I
Hamann.
knew
Second
that.
yellow card on McAllister.
I knew that as well. Should have known. Yeah, bad times. But anyway.
No, bad
57
times.
well, no,
we
it's
won
good times.
everything
We
that
won,
season, mate.
apart from
the
the
treble.
real big ones. But anyway, let's talk about McAllister now being available. Now, let me just say this because I've got to say it. Let's not congratulate the referees for saying, fair enough, not a red card, no rescinding. Let's not clap them for that. Let's criticise them for getting it wrong in the first place, because then we wouldn't have to appeal to a panel of judges who are all referees who are going to protect their fellow referee companion at the PGMOL. I am glad that they've seen the footage and they've said, do you know what? You've got to overturn that. That is not a free game ban. But what I can't understand is, on the pitch, he's got VAR in his ear, right? Put your leg up. Pretend you're the guy who he got a red card against. Put your leg up. It was like that leg. It was like that. It wasn't studs there. It wasn't there. It was like big coming together.
Exactly.
It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card.
All day long.
Fair play. But on the pitch, could the referee, in his ear, surely someone should have said, Mike, or I don't know, what was his name? The ref.
I don't know, mate. I don't care about the referees.
No, they're all helmets, as I said the other day. But
Right, I didn't say that.
they're all rats. But
But I don't
surely
remember his
he's blown the whistle. It's a foul. He's walking over to the player. He's got 5 seconds. He's going in his thing, going, I think it's a red. They're going, I don't think it is. Have a look back. Just go to the screen and have a look, because I don't. Oh, he's giving him the red. Brilliant. Now we're going to have to cover him because we're going to have to rescind that. So where is the source of the problem? Is it the ref on the pitch? Is it VAR? What? I mean, the referee, I've said it. I'm bored of saying how bad the refereeing is in this country.
I think,
Honestly.
Alex, this is a very simple question because, I mean, we're living now in the area where VAR is like the main thing in the football. One of the main things, let's say. So when you're not sure about an important decision in a game and you're a referee in the Premier League, it's very simple. You're not sure that you're giving a red card, a straight red card to a player. So if you're not sure, because I don't think 100% he was like
Because
sure.
you have to be 100%. No room for doubt.
Exactly.
You're going to give that red card, in your head, you're thinking that is 100% a red card.
Go to the VAR. We've got in Anfield the VAR just next to the tunnel. You go over there, check it. 1 minute it takes. After you give like 5, 6 minutes, 10 minutes injury time, whatever you want. Just check. Be sure what you're doing, and it's very simple. Because on live, when I watched the game from the Kop, 100%. Like it was like clear. This is not a red card. When you see like a big fall, like a big like circle stuff like that, it's clear when it's like a proper. I mean, if you react like last season, Nunes against the Palace defender, obviously when you react like that, do you remember?
I was there, man, for that game.
You was there exactly. Do you remember the last game of the season against Villa? Tyron
kicked
Links
Gakpo.
kicked Gakpo in the
Studs
chest.
everywhere.
Here.
It's like the Wolverine had slashed up his chest.
Exactly. If the McAllister challenge is a red card, what was that then? What would be that? This is like a green card or whatever. I don't know. I mean, Like, it's very simple. Go, check it, and get your
That's
decision.
what it's there for. If this was 1982,
Yeah.
when he was playing, and you know,
What's a
there
calf,
was
by the
no-
way, I have to say. What
Huh?
a calves? Yeah, boss calf
football
saving.
legs. If that happened then and there's no VAR, it would be in
Fair
the
enough.
papers. It wouldn't be a big deal. It would,
Fair
you
enough.
know. But now, with the help that they have got, there is literally no excuse. But let us know what you thought about that one. I wanted to just touch on a couple of quotes that I heard this morning. Evan Ferguson
Yeah, I have read that.
at Brighton.
Oh.
He said, I went to Liverpool a few times as a kid. It's a good club, but you see so many boys at Liverpool just fading away and there's no chance to get in the first team. I was thinking, do I just want to play 2 years of under 18s and then go to under 23s and go from there to where? So he went the long way around, but could have had him. Could have had Evan Ferguson.
You
Let
know,
us know
Alex,
what you think of that
football
one.
sometimes is very weird. It's everything for me is question of timing, of be lucky. I mean, definitely this player is a good player, but probably if he would join Liverpool when he was like 15, 16, 17 years old, probably he would never play with Jurgen Klopp. Because we had Firmino, we had players like that. You know, football
Yeah.
is, we can't say, oh, we want
It's all
it to.
timings.
It's timings.
Yeah.
Everything is timings. So sometimes the football is strange.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough and you get in the right team and the manager likes you with the right timing, so probably you're gonna, be a superstar. But I'm not gonna blame Liverpool because we didn't get Ferguson, which is a good prospect for the future. But he didn't show nothing so far in the Premier League. So I mean, absolutely not.
Someone that did show an appearance at Anfield at the weekend was yourself on Inside
Ah.
Anfield. Do you know how many people DM'd me on Twitter,
Seriously?
Instagram? Oh, Mario, look, it's 1 minute 32. Go check Mario. I mean, you're basically a recurring figure now in Inside Anfield.
I'm starting to believe that, to be honest.
You sound like a player. But yeah, amazing. People watch that all around the world
Yeah.
and they say, hey, look, there's Mario from the Kop TV. So we're doing something right. Big up.
You're lucky to have me here.
I
you
am
know.
very. Seriously. Yeah, likewise. But yeah, 100%.
I'm joking. I'm still humble,
The second last hot topic of the day, the rain is slightly coming down now in Liverpool city centre, which is no worry. We've had it before. We'll have it again. Mateus Nunes has now been linked with Man City. Let me just give you a timeline of how this deal went for Liverpool and how it might now go for Manchester City. On Twitter, I saw this thing. It said, the Mateus Nunes story. Last summer, LFC fans told me he would be enough to win the league. 3 months later, the same fans were relieved we didn't sign him due to poor performances. The season ends, the same fans are even more relieved we withdrew our interest ahead of a 50 mil transfer. Man City today are linked with Nunes. Mateus Nunes is all of a sudden top midfielder again, and we have missed out. So you heard the rumours last year when we were linked with him. We spoke about it on the Kop TV together. Got sent off for Wolves at the weekend, and now he's linked with City. So where does that leave Liverpool? Are we looking at that deal saying we should have got him last year, or is he still not the midfielder that we still need?
We've got Szoboszlai, which is very similar characteristic, very similar midfielder. He's not a defensive midfielder, Nunes. So
box to
absolutely,
box.
Alex, we don't need him. And the things that Man City are interested to buy him is surprising for me. I saw him like a couple of times in Anfield. He's technically very good player, I have to mention. He's very good player technically, but it's nothing special. Probably he can be like in future good player, but I don't know. I'm not bothered about that we didn't get him. I mean, it's just a normal player for me. It's nothing.
If he goes to
nothing
City,
special.
they've got Jeremy Doku now as well. We were linked with Doku.
That one is
from
good.
Rennes? Is it Rennes?
He's
Or
Belgian,
Lille?
but he plays in France. Yeah, that's
So
good.
again,
player.
we might have missed out there. But we are still active in the transfer market. That is the last hot topic of the day. The links yesterday to André from
Trindade.
Trindade.
Que jugador.
A 30 million bid rejected. They want us to go back again in January, but we're saying if we can't get him now, we're not going to get him.
Exactly.
Still linked to Decore, we're hearing 80 mil. There is, let me just look it up one more time. The date today is the 23rd of August. In 1 week today, the transfer window closes.
We're pushing for Gravenberg as well, bro.
And we're pushing for Gravenberch. But do you think that
God
in the
bless
next...
him.
Because there's also been reports that we're not going to buy another number 6 now. So, again, let us know what you think in the comments. But do you think we will get someone in the next week?
I hope to get all the Brazilian lads. I don't know him, but if you
André
want.
Trindade.
No, exactly. I never see him. So just a couple of like videos on YouTube, or probably we go for the. I like the Bayern Munich midfielder.
Gravenberch.
Gravenberg is good player. He's 23, 24, if not
Man,
wrong.
you looking at him as well?
I mean,
I think Amrabat's out the picture
no,
now.
I'm absolutely. I don't want to see Amrabat.
And
in
Calvin
Liverpool.
Phillips was linked yesterday.
Calvin Phillips, exactly. I wanted to mention Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips is very good, mate.
No, I disagree.
You don't like him?
He's played 4 games for Man City. 4.
But
Started 4.
He was very good with Leeds.
With Bielsa in 2020, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want him anywhere
Depends how
near
much
this
they
football
want.
club.
Depends.
If
it
it's
depends.
20, I wouldn't take him.
If it's 20 million,
Wouldn't
I
take
go
him.
straight away. If it's 20
Maybe
million.
20, I'd take him.
Yes. If they
But
want
anything more
70,
than that,
no
way.
or stuff
There's
like
no
that.
way. They bought him for 50. It's impossible.
I think he's very good, Alex.
I don't. I disagree. Give me what you think is going to happen in the next week in the window. Who do we
That's
get?
what I
How
hope.
many do we get?
No.
Be realistic, not what you hope.
No.
What's going to happen?
I hope to get one between Gravenberg, between Trindade, between Calvin Phillips now, in this week. That's what I hope.
Defender? We won't get one.
Pavard
Pavard at Inter now.
Kimmich is my dream.
Yeah, he's not going to come.
Kimmich, I don't know how is the
Captain.
pronunciation. He's very good, but I don't know. I hope we can get both. We will see. Otherwise, we're going to play with the players we've got, and they have to give 100%. So
Newcastle away Sunday before we get rained off.
Yeah.
What's your score prediction?
Sam, I said in a fan count after the Bournemouth game, it's got to be one of the toughest games of the season. Absolutely. Newcastle is a massive team. But you know me, I'm positive, and I go there because I want to win that game. We need to show to the entire Premier League that we will be involved in the Premier League challenge. So, title challenge. So I'm going to go for 2-1 for us.
2-1.
2-1 for us, yeah.
I'll go 3-2. I think there's goals in
Good.
this one. But
I like
listen,
it.
episode 83 of Hot Kopics, live from the rooftop. It is raining, so we are going to cut it short. But we've still spoken about a lot.
Yeah.
You know, the new stand not being ready, Dominic Szoboszlai, Michael Owen comparisons, Macca being back, new signings hopefully still to come, and the rest. So make sure you smash this like button on Spotify, Apple, wherever you're watching, and also on YouTube. Subscribe if you have not already. We'll be back next week, as always. But until then, Mario, let's get inside because it's pissing it down. See you soon. Take care.
Up the Reds!
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice
Of
of football's most famous stand.